grow up with a name like Stankowitz, it's a little challenging, right? It doesn't roll off your tongue like Mickey Mantle or Will Smith or anything like that. So you're kind of destined to have a kind of a challenging life in grade school, especially. Not that kids can be a little cruel, but you know, it's you have to kind of go through it. I was born in 1965 in November, and my parents were they wanted to find things in life, so they would go out. And my mother worked. She was she worked in the bank. So after I was born, my mother went back to work, and I went off to the babysitter. So not saying they wanted to get rid of me or anything, but they sent me to a babysitter. And then that also kind of when I was 4 years old, they sent me off to kindergarten. So that also kind of hurt my ego a little bit. 4 years old going to kindergarten, it's not a normal thing to do. But I went to a Catholic school, and my parents had grown up in birthday boy, and I was a birthday boy. And they decided they didn't want me to go to public school. They wanted me to go to Catholic school to be better than they were, right? So that was great. When I got to second grade, now you have to understand, my parents were, like I said, they were busy. My father he worked on the turnpike, so he had a busy job. He was boss on the turnpike, so he was not around a lot. He was busy at work, and he would go out on Thursdays and bowl with the guys. My mother, she was working at the bank, so they didn't have a lot of extra time on their hands. So I don't think I really got a lot of attention, but at one point my mother decided that she was going to make me something. She was, she was a child of the 40s and 50s, and so she had some homemaker skills. And so she could sew, and she taught herself crocheting. And so she was going to crochet me something to wear. And it would have been nice maybe if it was a hat or even a scarf, although you could lose a scarf, right? But it wasn't anything like that. And even though it was in boy colors, it was red and blue. For a second grader, a poncho was not really something that a second grade Scotty Stankowitz wanted to wear out to the playground. I'm not really sure how I managed to get it into the classroom, but when it came time for playground time, I had to put my poncho on, and I went out to the playground, one poncho, and I even started getting teased by some of the boys. I might have been a little oblivious to it, but thankfully, my second grade teacher, had the presence of mind to, Scott, I really think we should take off the poncho. We're going to take off the poncho now. We're not going to wear that. So thank you, Mrs. Staffchick, wherever you are, for helping me out with that. Of course, I'm also grateful for my mother for having the presence of mind to try to make me something, even though it wasn't really, it was Giants colors, like red and blue, but it didn't have even a logo on it. So, but it was an interesting experience. That was my second grade poncho experience. Thank you.